Part 3. The Future of Digital Privacy. To fully safeguard our digital privacy in the future, the digital services we use will need to be decentralized, encrypted, and running on free and open source software. In the near future, it's likely that decentralized services will remain harder to build, harder to fund, harder to commercialize, and harder to take to market than centralized services. The business opportunity for entrepreneurs and investors is relatively weak unless new market verticals can be rapidly exploited. And equally, the privacy advantage for consumers is unlikely to prove sufficient to ensure mass market take-up of a new service without also having a significant functional or price benefit compared to centralized competitors. Blockchain has so far proved to be an unfertile platform for such innovation, despite the opportunity from cryptocurrency monetization models. Can encryption survive and thrive? As a ubiquitous necessity for security, it's hard to envisage that governments will agree to break encryption with their proposed backdoor keys. But such moves are indeed afoot. And if they succeed, for everyone but those who are willing to break the law to preserve human rights, there will be no digital privacy. Can free and open source continue to thrive? FOSS is widely embedded in the technology ecosystem. It's likely to remain so in the near future, as its value proposition aligns well with business needs for keeping costs low, legal liabilities minimal, and performance strong. Privacy and freedom is more of a fringe benefit for the majority of its users. The biggest privacy threat to free and open source software is perhaps its displacement by software as a service solutions, which are centralized and unprivate by default. Looking further ahead, there's good reason to believe that the technologies we currently carry around with us will soon become a physical part of us. In the opinion of Professor Yuval Harari, it will be the greatest evolution in biology since the appearance of life. And the wealthier we are, the more we'll be able to afford embedding technology to enhance our senses and capabilities above others, the rich becoming godlike cyborgs. And if this upper class continues to own the means of technology production, it can claim all the privacy it desires for itself. For the majority, perhaps our lives will be made so much more convenient with a simple chip under our skin, and digital privacy self-defense will require a more surgical approach. And it's not inconceivable that sometime in the near future, big tech will look to merge with democracy, perhaps starting with the realization of Facebook's patent for civil political debate forums, and perhaps including Mark Zuckerberg running for president. And if big tech power aligns with the rise of authoritarian political power, it could well create the most oppressive regimes the world has ever seen. Prime Minister Boris Johnson's 2019 speech to the UN stated as much. And under such big tech authoritarianism, our security and compliance will no longer be managed by police, but by algorithms judging our digital selves, and drones nudging our real selves. Which begs the question, should we decentralize and open source our democracy to secure our future freedom?